Southwest Missouri is dealing with a COVID crisis, and the Delta variant is behind it. Cases are rising, hospital beds are filling up, and low vaccination rates are to blame. A federal COVID response team is now in Springfield doing its own investigation, research, and vaccine outreach.
We're all concerned about the spike in the Delta virus, but to try to mislead people like we're in a crisis is totally misleading. We're not in a crisis mode.
Governor Parson is doubling down on a tweet he posted last night saying federal government employees going door to door pushing the COVID vaccine are not welcome in the state. Our Tracy Hinson has more on the governor's comments and how the White House is reacting.
Well, first of all, I don't know anything about the plan to door.
Reporters asked Governor Parson about his tweet Thursday afternoon in Kansas City.
So I don't know. I don't know what their plan. Yeah, I don't know what the plan is, but I will tell you this: I object to the federal government coming in, going door to door to anybody's houses in Missouri if they don't want that.
The governor's recent statement echoes his tweet from Wednesday, instructing the health department to tell federal employees the door-to-door strategy would not work and is not welcome in Missouri. Around the same time, Governor Parson also shared a picture of himself and First Lady Teresa getting their vaccines and encouraging anyone over the age of 12 to get one as well.
When we got about that 55% mark in the state of Missouri, we knew there was going to be a hesitancy of vaccine in this state.
Hesitancy, which has the White House COVID-19 response team encouraging door-to-door campaigning because they say it works.
We've seen movement by going person by person, community by community, in states where neighbors have contacted neighbors. This is important work that's leading to more vaccinations.
He says the work is done by people who care about their friends, family, and loved ones.
For those individuals or organizations that are feeding misinformation and trying to mischaracterize this type of trusted messenger work, I believe you are doing a disservice to the country and to the doctors, the faith leaders, community leaders, and others who are working to get people vaccinated, save lives, and help end this pandemic.
It's a strategy Governor Parson says is counterproductive and does not work.
I think you got to be real careful. I don't think we need to be out there trying to scare people into go taking a vaccine.
In St. Louis, I'm Tracy Hinson, 5 on your side.
So will you need a vaccine booster shot?